creature here begins to walk up to the edge. You see a humanoid figure step up to the side, kind of this like grayish blue, almost blubbery, smooth skin. You see their hair comes down to these long tentacle-like tendrils, and the mouth itself is partially open. A familiar creature you've encountered once before.
Mini.
Oh no!
Don't look over at me.
As you see it peering over and kind of like holding a small crystal in its hand, it goes across the front of the boat and goes, puts a finger forward.
Oh no.
The amber necklace you have around your body just shatters, dispelled, and all the contents onto the deck of the ship. Scattering and spilling out into the space of the wood and ice, just all over.
Doesn't it have a lot of our shit?
It's got the fucking cloven crystal.
Oh.
And a shit ton of fireworks!
Can you point to where Caleb is, please?
Center of the ship.
Right
okay.
Center.
As you're up on the staircase, you hear the shouts and you look over and you see this creature out of the corner of your eye and the necklace shatter, and you watch as amongst all the rummage that falls to the ground scattering, you see the one little yellow orb kind of roll off to this direction. And right as you're having this, you hear something go to your right side, and you look over, and just pulling up on the side of the boat, you see a humanoid figure with ice clusters gathered around its shoulders. You see this large brimmed hat and this plume of feathers, palish skin with a twisted, broken semblance on the neck, the eyes glowing faintly blue.
Yes.
As you see the visage of Captain Avantika go, darling, we have business elsewhere.
Oh, no!
And is going to grab towards you.
Crazy ex-girlfriend.
Hold on a second.
Holy mackerel.
Oh, yeah!
You shouldn't have. I warned you.
Oh, no!
Was it?
As you guys all begin to come down, eat your meal for the morning, as the guards go about business within the castle, Sikra Asum comes into the room with you guys. I am sorry to intrude. There is some new information while you were gone that I would like to discuss with you. When you're finished eating, we'll meet in the war room. I'll be waiting for you. And he leaves looking a little spooked.
That's ominous.
Let's just throw it back and go.
Yeah, let's chug and go.
Okay. You guys finish your meal as fast as you can. You head up, meet in the war room.
The war room and down by the little, the circle by the orb.
No. This is actually like a meeting room in the castle that has been converted into a war room for planning and such.
Secret room.
Yeah, this is where you met with Cassandra and Allura and people in the past to just have to discuss about important matters. Just come into the room. There's the big kind of window facing out across Whitestone on the second floor for this room. There's the table in the center, and Suma sitting there, kind of fingers steepled, kind of looking at the table. Thank you, please. Come in, close the door behind you. I think we should have some privacy for this.
Very foreboding, Asum.
This is an important conversation.
Should we have this downstairs then?
I prefer to have it here in private.
Out with it.
So as you guys can assume, kind of stands up for a second and goes, thank you for coming. I think it's time we discuss something of extreme importance.
I want to insight check.
Yeah, I agree.
Go for it. Inside checks.
He hasn't even said anything.
I don't care.
He's being really shifty.
27.
Ooh, hang on.
Whispers.
Also 27.
Come home, Ashley.
Ashley, we all died. It's just you now. You versus the dragons.
So, Assume stands up, kind of hands on the table.
Assume, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be insistent here, but if this is as private of information as you seem to be making it out to be, maybe we should go to the room where we know we cannot be spied upon.
I assure you this room is safe. It's going to be a brief discussion.
I would feel more comfortable downstairs. We talked about this.
Before I continue, hear my words. Think before you act. I implore you. Understand that not all is what it seems, and I come to you as an ally.
All right.
Assume's eyes flash a vibrant green for a second, and then become yellowish reptilian orbs. You see a hint of green scales kind of curl across the face. Now please, let us talk. Violence will not end in your favor. You have no plan, no trap. I am smarter, more prepared, and more powerful than all of you. I know of Whitestone, I know your tricks, and I know your weaknesses. If I wished you destroyed right now, I could have done it 1,000-fold already. So consider the fact that we're even having this conversation is me putting forth a lot of effort and intent to have this discussion. No rash actions.
Noted.
Now, let us put our cards on the table, shall we? I, as I'm sure you've noticed, Raishan. It is a pleasure to meet you in person, slayers of the Hope Devourer and the Iron Storm. I need your help. I wish to kill the Cinder King. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
You keep getting me! Oh my God!
Belly!
You came into our home with that shit!
Our home!
Yeah!
Fucking you coming to our house!
Wow.
Wow. Look at that little boy smile. He's so pleased.
On time, 10:05.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow. Wow.
Are you fucking kidding?
Wow. Oh.
So, we don't have to repeat it, obviously, but we'll go down the line. Say our names, talk about our
Oh,
parents.
that ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
See,
we're
you
from.
already forgot it.
Oh no, it's taking her. And before it gets to her turn, I'm going to cast Greater Restoration.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh shit. Ooh.
Come on.
Make a sleight of hand check for me.
Shit.
Come on.
Okay, I wasn't being sneaky about it. I was just doing it. So.
Well, casting a spell like this is less of like a touch, and it's more of like an incantation, and then a place. So it is still a very visible thing. And you're singing, she kind of looks
Is that with the beard?
a little put off by this, and as you kind of begin to reach out for her, she rears back and says, "What are you doing?"
Part of the ritual. It'll be fine. And I tap.
Make a dexterity check. This is now her trying to recoil from you before you can get to her. You are now reaching out to. She noticed, and she's on the defense. So
Okay.
Spell. Spell.
17. Dexterity check. 17.
check 17. That wins. So you reach out and touch her with the final element of the ritual.
On her shoulder.
Yeah. Your turn.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
As you touch her, kind of like her eyes glaze over for a moment, and her eyelids close, and you see the flickering of rapid eye movement from beneath the eyelids. You see sweat begin to pour from the brow, and her arms begin to kind of dig into the rock around her. You watch as the wind that surround the floor, the base of the floor around her, begin to kind of whip up a bit, and her hair kind of drifts as it begins to encircle. Eventually her eyes open. Oh no. I'm so sorry. This has to stop.
We know.
What has to stop?
What this thing is doing to all of us.
What? How long have you been here? What has he done to you? Where are you from?
Easy.
Sorry.
I've been here 25 years. I'm not Viridian.
What?
I'm from Taldore. My name is Villia. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Boom!
Oh,
Worth it.
okay.
Worth it.
So at the end, she said she's
You
from
guys know who that is, right?
From Taldore, and she's from where?
Villia? Azalea is her name?
Villia.
Villia. Who's Villia?
Oh my God, the council.
No.
Oh,
What?
I don't know.
No.
Come on.
Wait,
What?
Come on.
my mom?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
My mom?
No fucking way!
It's not Keelan's mom. You cannot do this.
You
fucking way!
This time will be fine.
You knew it! He's the one that
I
got
found
it!
out 10 minutes ago, and I told Liam.
Oh my god.
How did you find out 10 minutes
She's
ago?
a crazy fucking druid. That's why
That just
she's a
totally
crazy
disappeared.
fucking druid.
Wow.
That totally
Totally
disappeared.
disappeared.
It got sucked in through the water plane. What is happening? Wait, what?
Well, you broke Marisha. I hope you're happy.
Oh,
Genius level shit, Matthew Mercer.
Sitting on that for a
so glad
Genius.
sitting on that since campaign 1 began.
oh my god.
So good.
We are fucked.
So good.
So wait, in the first campaign,
And
if
we
we'd have
are
come
the
to
most
Rumblecast, if
suspicious
we'd have
people
come
in
over
the
this way,
world.
we could have found her?
Possibly, but you had no reason to.
No, I know.
It's the other side of the fucking.
It's the other side of the planet.
So,
It doesn't matter because
exactly
Keyleth
when
is
she
still
just-
totally like essentially the same age.
Yeah.
oh my
Keelan is
god,
definitely still kicking.
Fucking amazing.
I thought my mom was dead. They said my mom
Everybody
was dead.
thinks you're dead.
Wait,
All her mom's dead.
Billy has another leg. The leg is all they ever found was her leg.
Egg.
Why didn't we realize that earlier?
Oh my.
Dude, the fucking leg.
Come on.
We didn't know that she had lost a leg.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
She has
She went into the
vines.
water
All they
plane.
found was her
Instead of-
leg.
She failed her trial.
Oh,
So
God.
is this thing a fucked up kraken? Is that all this thing is?
We don't know.
We have no idea.
I mean, we don't need to know the specifics yet. It just means that your mom fell into the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh my god.
Dude, who the fuck are these other people?
Fucking genius.
What is
Fucking
so
genius.
funny and amazing to me, I mean, we are the most suspicious people, and it didn't occur to any of us.
No!
When did you figure it out?
Right? Like 15, 20 minutes ago, I just glanced down to see like how many people are watching our show at the end of the night. And in chat,
In the
flying by, somebody goes, I think that's Keyleth's mom.
Everybody figured it out.
No, it wasn't.
And I was like, what? Oh, fuck.
That's
Sam
amazing.
texted me, and then I was like, we gotta share this with Em. He went, no. And I went, why? It's Bo. And I sent it to you like 10 minutes ago, but you never
No, I'm
saw
not
it.
looking at my phone.
I'm so glad
why
you
would
didn't
you?
see it.
So glad you didn't see it out
I'm
there.
so glad you
We
didn't see it.
can't whisper to each other because we're not next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn
Fucking great.
And you know what?
Fucking
That
great.
was amazing.
Amazing. It's
Guys.
so amazing.
Go, you guys. That was an awesome. That was an awesome session. I'm excited for the next one.
My God.
Yeah. Fuck.
Alrighty.
Blown away.
God.
Well, on that note, the Taldore bloodline will no longer hold the fate of this realm. We will instead leave the council to rule. And he looks about at the other council members, out to you, and out to the rest of the group.
There will be a chosen few, exemplary members of our society, who will step up and aid in this task, and join the council as well. You, the peoples of Iman, will be the ones to guide us to a new age of prosperity. At this point now, the claps kind of come in again and some cheers happen. There's a little bit of confusion in the crowd, but for the most part, everyone seems to be into it. At this moment, one of the guards kind of hurries up to the side of the stage, and you notice kind of whispers something into Asum's ear. Kind of leans over and gives a nod and a worried expression. Vex.
Yes. Yay!
Wait. As soon as I notice that, I touch Grog and Vex's shoulders and I point up really fast.
You look up and you guys all kind of gather this as well. You can see, piercing out of some of the cloud cover above, what looks to be two fast-moving streaks of color, black and red. That's kind of... What? And then you can't see them anymore.
Could I tell from my favorite enemy-ness that it was dragons?
You can make a hefty perception check if you like, to see exactly how much detail you can make out.
Can I look up too? Just
Just because of her
20.
very high perception.
No, that was wrong. 23.
23. It's hard to make out details from this distance. And they're moving quick.
Black and red?
Black and red.
One black and one red.
Uriel now goes, I am beyond confident that all doubts in the capabilities of those I lead the city to, and more. And at this point, you start hearing bells going off. Ding, 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 around the city. Tops of walls in the distance. You recognize these. These are warning bells.
Oh, shit.
At which point, the crowd starts kind of murmuring and getting nervous, and Uriel kind of puts his hand up. Please, please.
Can I use my primeval awareness to see if it's actually dragons close by?
Okay, you begin to concentrate on that for the moment. Asum now steps up and says, everyone, if I might ask you to all quickly make your way to your respective homes. There is a small emergency we must attend to. At this point, you guys hear this sound and you turn around just in time to see what looks to be a larger than you've seen before, white dragon just slam into the side of Allura's tower in the distance. Claws clunk into the side, digging into the stonework, wings unfurled. It looks into the upper window of where her actual parlor is and kind of peeks in for a second before just unleashing a blast of icy cold magical breath into the inside of the tower. You can see now screams start tearing around you as the guards start getting their weapons ready. At which point the dragon pulls its head back and looks about at everyone screaming and pushes off the tower. As it does, you see the stonework crack and the top of Allura's tower shatter.
Oh my god.
Collapse, smashing into the city streets around you. At which point the dragon and takes off again above you. At this point in time, utter chaos has been unleashed, and you can see now the guards are rushing Uriel off the table. You guys are there kind of caught amongst this chaos. At this very moment, as the white dragon heads deeper into the city, you hear a loud thum impact that silences the chaotic air around you as the wall that the stage is buttressed up against now has perched above it an enormous vision of death. A grinning, ancient green dragon. Its wings are kind of curled around its form as it looks down at the rest of you in the middle of this open space and goes, delicious cattle. Raishan enjoys the taste of fear. At which point it leaps down onto the stage, crushing part of it. I would like you all to roll initiative.
What? We can't fight 4 dragons. Can we?
Wait, did you say 4? You didn't say 4.
4. There's a red and a black, a white and a green.
Were the red and black dragon?
They were red and black. Of course they were fucking dragons.
You're sure?
Everything else was dragons. Why wouldn't it be dragons?
For the love of God and all that is holy.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Allison.
You look up and see another set of wings come slamming down to this side
Holy shit, look at the size of
What
that.
is that thing?
Oh my god!
As it lands, it kind of looks down at the group and then runs up the side of a building's rooftop up here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So we're totally getting in the tree. I know it. We're gonna make it.
Keep running. It now jumped over onto this rooftop, and Raishan has moved up towards the center and making its way towards you.
Oh no.
At this moment, another burst of fire over the wall here, much closer, goes and swooping out of it, out of the flames.
I hate everything.
You see the largest red dragon you've ever experienced.
What did we do?
Comes swooshing through the flames, rises up past. The two of the dragons almost lower their heads as it passes over.
They just want their gold back.
Here comes the mini.
It swoops past without even noticing
Want their
you all.
tea set.
Slams onto the top of the palace, causing part of the entire throne room glass dome structure to shatter and break inward before it turns around, plants itself outward. And you've seen ancient dragons. This is large for an ancient dragon. In fact, by the sheer size, you feel like you may have encountered this individual before when you were passing through the plane of fire.
That that was like the biggest dragon ever.
Oh God!
I don't remember that.
The guy that we missed because we laid low from him, he
Yeah.
flew over and we were like, don't move, and we missed him.
As it lands, the two of the dragons kind of take a step back and recoil and snarl, and you hear this voice come just tearing through the center of the Cloudtop district, saying,
Move on, Umbrasil. I claim this is my domain now. The rest of you have a task complete. Go! I shall remain and set a new dominion of the Chorma Conclave.
That's so cool.
at which point the two of the dragons kind of snap at each other, and they both, the black one just kind of whoosh, whoosh, takes off in this distance. The green dragon kind of stalks for a second and then kind of angrily turns around and climbs back up onto the top of the wall and then flies off into the distance as well, both of them heading westward.
Oh, we're okay. Hey guys, it's fine.
You watch as they curve around and start heading east.
East?
At this point, you guys have now reached the outskirts of the tree, and you can see now this large red dragon that has planted itself.
He's died! He
No,
died!
he's fine, he flew off, it's fine.
Heart attack.
Just begins breathing flames into the center of the cloud top. As you can briefly see javelins being thrown, bolts being shot, and you just hear a wave of screams in the distance as it just brings death through the center of the
I cast transport via plants on the fucking tree.
The tree opens up in a small kind of oval almond-shaped portal, and you can see it's kind of in the intensity. It's partially unstable, but it's keeping itself clean. You guys each dive in as the anti-life shell vanishes.
I shout, Chorma! Before I go through.
Okay, and you come leaping through the center of the tree as it closes behind you. And we're gonna end tonight's session on that point.
Oh my god!
Oh! Thought we were going to be starting a brand new Shadowrun campaign next week.
You know, maybe the warden of that jail was a dragon. And he invited his friends to
Did this
find
all
us.
happen because we went back to General Krieg's place? Did we kill the entire city because we went back to General Krieg's place?
But think of the 4,000 gold we got.
Or maybe this was a long time coming and it just happened to time up.
We'll find out.
Next
I'm
Thursday.
No, we
hoping
won't.
it's the
We'll
first.
never find out.
I'm
We're
hoping
never
it's
going
the
to find
first.
out.
We shall see if all of these answers come to reveal themselves in the future.
Frightening, man.
For future episodes of Critical Role.
What did we do?
You just
What did
massacred.
we do? What did we
Yeah.
do?
You just committed genocide.
I just destroyed something that I built. It's a really weird feeling.